that can turn people around, but I mean, he should be thankful that he made it through that because he looks good.
Yeah, he do. He got his hair and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He looks good as a motherfucker, though. He's a sexy man. I'm not getting that from him. I just don't like it.
Bitch on here chilling.
And I'm a regular bitch in the real world and on here chilling.
Sis.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. What you doing? So, I don't even know what to say. Hey, Tokyo.
Hey.
So, I don't know what that last guy was, but Kevin, I've had a run-in with him 2 weeks ago. But what's ironic to me is that Kevin is the same guy that just got healed from cancer. Like, you would think for a guy that beat cancer that he would be more sensitive and find a better way to uplift women. Some of the stuff that he says about women, because some women on there going there and
hey, girl. Wait, so you telling me he just beat cancer?
Yes, Kevin Samuel. He's a divorce. He's a man that he had cancer. He beat cancer. He's 2 ex-wives. He's a 50-year-old YouTuber. So, you know, I'm not finna argue and go back and forth with a man that don't really, you know, because we're not the same.
No, so he's not. And I feel bad. So look, y'all, that explains a lot. Like, if Kevin done went through cancer and stuff, Kevin might be goddamn aggravated about some stuff in life.
Facts. So we don't know really what's going on.
Have y'all ever thought about that? Like, I never knew he went through cancer, but that's something that can turn people around. But I mean, he should be thankful that he made it through that because he looks good.
Yeah, he do. He got his hair and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He looks good as a motherfucker, though. He's a sexy man. I'm not getting that from him. I just don't like it.
Not to me.
That's Tokyo. He an all right looking brother now.
To you, that's not to me. It just goes back to when I say that.
What is he doing?
It goes back to what I say when I say beauty is within the eye of the beholder. He is nothing that I would be attracted to.
What did he do to you?
So
I remember he talked to her. I seen hers.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, and I didn't even mean to hit the request thing. I know it was there. So whatever, it was up. So I talked to him. He said, his question was about why do women rate men but don't like to be rated? Then I said, well, we rate everything. We rate our foods. We rate restaurants, movies, blah, blah, blah. So the more.
And what's the problem with ranking women?
I think I do agree that we rank everything in life. His story was with me. He said, he was like, you're a 6. He was like, you can't be a 7. Beyonce is an 8. Rihanna and Kelly are 9s and 10s. So he was like, I know you don't think that. And then that's what he said. And so I was like, I respect your opinion. I was like, whatever. Yeah, I was like,
the funny thing is, you ladies need to rank yourself because you rank men, and we rank you. And I say, an 8 is Beyonce level, Pam Grier level. That's an 8. Kelly Rowland, Diane Carroll, 9. You know, Dorothy Dandridge, Rihanna, that's closer to 10. So you're saying you're in that 8 category?
I mean, you said just natural, stripped of everything out the shower.
Yes.
I think, I think because I look beyond the surface. So I mean,
well, no, but see, you aren't the matter, man. The matter is how men look at visual, and I'm asking see, that's the problem. How you ladies look at yourselves.
Stop. Be quiet for me, please. Rewind. Go back. He said he rated you as what number?
A 6. He was like, you're 6. I was like, that's your opinion.
I would give you a 5. I would give you average looking. Average to cute. But actually, I'll take that back. I would actually probably give you a solid 5, 6. That means average looking can be cute. But I wouldn't put you in the same category as Beyonce or Pam Grier. Because if that's the case, that means you guys should be able to stand in the same places and men would pick you at equal rates. And that just would not happen.
He said Beyonce 8.
Yeah, he said no woman can be a 7 on his rating scale. So apparently, and I don't follow him like that, so I ain't know.
He said so Rihanna and Kelly are
9s and 10s, and he said no woman can be a 7. So he was like, a 7 is not an option. He was like, so, and Beyonce's a 8, Rihanna and Kelly are 9s and 10s. So he was like, how do you rate yourself?
Wait, stop. I gotta speak on it. So what he's basically doing, even in that, is mind manipulating and making women hate each other. Even in that circle is to make women hate each other, because if he's gonna put you here, he put Beyonce here, he put these people here, why the hell all these women just can't be there? Why all these
If
women just
all
can't
these
be
women,
uplifted
this is
and
my
be who
thing.
they are? That just made me so upset.
If
because
all
it's like,
these women's is 9 and 10s and these is 4 and these is 3s and 1s, why the fuck all us be getting cheated on?
hey, give me 5, sis.
That's what I want to know. Because every bitch you name got cheated on.
Yeah, bitch, you ain't got cheated on. So
You got cheated on before. You did. All the bitches in the comments, I did.
Period.
Eve did.
But guess what? All the women that he
Holly
named,
Berry did, and she was deemed the beautiful
they've all
woman
been
in the
cheated
world.
on.
Holly Berry got cheated on.
All of them, they all been cheated on.
Everybody that been cheated on. So what the fuck?
J-Lo got cheated on. Beyonce been cheated on.
Yeah. That's what they said. I don't know though. You think Beyonce got cheated on?
I mean, Jay-Z not the only person Beyonce been with. She's been cheated on.
Period.
So then he said, so then he was like, well, how much do you weigh? And I was like, I'm $185. And he was like, you fat. He was like, you 5'5". You need to be
200 pounds. And you was like, no, 185. He was like 200.
And yeah, and then he said and then he said you need to be 135 pounds at 5'5". And I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna ever be $135. Then I was like, I'm a former gymnast, like muscle weighs more than fat, bro. So you can't. He was like, no, we're not gonna leave on that. You make an excuse. And I was like, that's a fact. So I mean, the moral of the story is for me with him, he has a standard of beauty. And then when I asked him, I said, well, where are you getting your ratio from? And I said, that's according to European standards. So then it took it all the way left about how black women want to be like white women because they wear lashes and extensions. So then
he want to be like white women.
Right. So he was like, so
why do white women buy lips and ass and hips like black women and wear braids and protective styles like us? Why do they tend to get darker skin?
So are those your natural lashes?
Well, individuals still blended.
But you have mink. Okay. And is that your natural eye color?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the 2 of the 3 aren't you. So even when you said it, I just came home out of the shower, fresh face, natural, that wasn't accurate. This is part of the disconnect between how women tend to look at themselves. You look at yourselves in the best case scenario, and you look at other women in the best case scenario because you want to be given the benefit of the doubt. Men look at what is.
Fuck, do any of that fucking matter? Because when we die, we going to heaven and we gonna be a soul. You won't be white, black, green, or yellow. What the fuck wrong with him?
Facts. And then he said, he was like, because you weigh more than a man, and don't no man want to be with no woman that weigh more than him. And I was like, well, sir, that's fine. That's your opinion. So he was trying to
any woman, huh?
I said, no, I respect your opinion. That's how you feel.
Okay, but you feel different. But you feel differently.
Why? Well, according to your rankings on, I don't know if I've ever seen either of those women stripped down the way that you described it. So I can't even.
Beyonce, all you have to do is Google it. Beyonce before, no makeup, it's everywhere.
Who was very beautiful. I've seen her in person. I work in media, so she's very beautiful. They all are. But I'm just saying, like, I've never put myself against that to say that. So I mean, I just have to take your word for it. That's your opinion. But I didn't really feed into his energy, the kind of, because you can't break my spirit. Because who are you to validate me? You're a 50-year-old YouTuber. You don't really have no job. You have an Amazon Shopify link in your bio. So you really don't got the bag like that in real life. I don't accept people that really got it. Like, you're really not like that. So that's why when DJ Envy was like, yo, you was in front of Hermes stores begging for clients because you want to style them, you like, I believe that. I'm like, was that him down in Buckhead in front of Hermes store trying to hand out business cards like a couple years ago to get clients? Because he says he's a stylist. And so I'm like, well, where are your clients? Because to me, you're just a 50-year-old YouTuber that's monetizing off of conversations with people for entertainment. And I'm so concerned. I'm like, yo, your brand is so much, nobody's going to endorse you. Because you're a handsome older man. You're 52 years old. You know what I'm saying? You look like you know how to talk, right? Who wants you to endorse their brand? Like, you could be doing so much more to uplift people or find a way to, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. How long you been talking to women like this, y'all?
I guess he's been doing it for a minute. I just kind of found him recently.
You know,